The star card. The star card is associated with the planet Aquarius and the element air. So we're going to go over the traditional meanings of the card and we'll dive into the astrology in a minute. The traditional meanings in the upright can be hope, inspiration, creativity, calm, renewal, serenity, or spiritual healing. In the reverse position, it means hopelessness, despair, focusing on the negative or lack of, boredom, and monotony. The imagery on the tarot card traditionally is a woman that is kneeling by the water, pouring liquid into the water and onto the land. It's under a starry sky. There's also a large central star that dominates the card, symbolizing her guidance. It's kind of like a little guardian angel shining out at her. Each card in the tarot is associated with a planet or an astrology sign. So we have Aquarius for this card. The ruling planet of the card, the ruling planet of the card is Uranus in a modern astrology, or Saturn in the traditional. That was before we knew that Uranus was a planet. Some astrologers don't consider that because it just depends on what system you use. But I digress. We'll go over both of those briefly. Aquarius is the sign of innovation, vision, and humanitarian ideas. It breaks from traditional and seeks higher truths and progressive thinking, fitting for a card that is about hope and the better for the future. So before we dive into the card, I want to go a little bit into the Greek mythology, Ganymede and Zeus. The most well-known myth of Aquarius comes from Greek mythology, centered around Ganymede, a beautiful young prince of Troy. The story goes, Ganymede was immortal of the exception of beauty and purity. One day, Zeus, king of the gods, saw Ganymede and was taken by his appearance, and then he abducted him. Depending on the story, it's either in the form of an eagle or by sending an eagle to carry him to Mount Olympus. There, Ganymede became the cup-bearer of the gods, serving the nectar and ambrosia, the divine drinks of immortality. In compensation, Zeus granted Ganymede immortality and placed him in the sky in the constellations Aquarius, the water-bearer. The symbolism of Ganymede pouring water from the vessel symbolizes the flow of the divine knowledge and spiritual essence, the service to others. His story reflects themes of sacrifice, idealism, and elevated purpose, which align with Aquarius' association with progress, equality, and enlightenment. Again, when we look at the card, we can see the person depicted on the tarot card symbolizes the water barrier and the zodiac sign of Aquarius. The act of pouring the water represents the gentle calming of emotions, and the stars are the guiding lights within us. When we see this card, we can ask ourselves how we can trust our intuition to heal ourselves or others, to guide us in the right direction and do what is right for the greater good.